Hi, I'm Madonna.
I'm your worst nightmare.
To rule the world.
Why don't you show them what you do, honey?
You've never had more fun with anyone else.
People, we gotta move on to the next song.
I'm sweet and I'm a bitch, you know what I mean? And that's always been the way it is. I'm a human being.
I'm waiting.
Hey, it's Tony. Don't knock it, Donovan. You can't get this shade of red anymore.
Hey everybody, it's Stefan. Welcome to season 2 of the MLVC podcast. Welcome back, Tony.
Welcome back, Stefan. Happy New Year.
Happy 2020, everyone. Wow, I look at that. When just like that, we're back in action after what seems like a interminable amount of time off. Just went by, just like that.
Just like that. You know, I was like searching for a podcast and I forgot that I actually had mine to create.
Tony,
so
you don't search. You find.
I find, yeah. So yeah, we're creating new content for you guys this year, and we're very excited.
Yes, and we're back with a brand new opening. We thought, what else should a Madonna podcast do in a new era but reinvent themselves and do something new? So we decided to switch up the opening a little bit of disco, because who doesn't love some disco?
And who doesn't love some snarky Madonna talkback either?
Hello. I mean, yeah. What else could you ask for with Madonna? Did you have a nice break, Tony?
Oh, sure. It was fine. It was a holiday. You know what I mean?
I'm trying to get back into the Madonna puns. My brain's been, who am I kidding? My brain hasn't technically been turned off of Madonna puns because I've been using them, but.
Well, then you need to get into the groove.
I need to get into it. Mm-hmm. You had a wonderful break, and I saw you were all over the place and just living life. You were living for love.
Yeah, you could say that. I mean, you know, the weather has been pretty temperate here in New York, and we, you know, just get out and about.
Oh, yes, no vacation in the Maldives, I see.
I was not in the Maldives for 2 weeks at $2,000 a night with 20 of my closest family members, but I had a really, really fun time observing Madonna and the crew in the Indian Ocean, living it up.
Oh God, I know.
I hope she got some rest, even though she was dancing, and I think...
The pole dancing? Yeah.
I think doctor's orders were no dancing, and also I think there was a video when she's in the Maldives that I thought was going to turn into that scene from Swept Away where she's in the gown,
yeah.
You know? But it didn't quite go there.
Yeah, every New Year's, my dream is to be somewhere warm on a tropical island, and it never happens. I'm never on one. I'm always freezing in New York City. And seeing her in the Maldives in these beautiful cabanas and whatnot, I thought, oh my God, I am jealous as all get out.
I know. This gives me New Year's vacation goals to be somewhere warm, maybe next year. But this always New Year's and Madonna, the mention of both, always reminds me of an article I read. She was interviewed, I think, for Vanity Fair, because those were always the best interviews. Mm-hmm. And they asked her about if she had big New Year's plans. She's just like, no, New Year's is usually a washout for me. She had a party in Miami, and she was nervous about all the people that were coming. So someone gave her a couple drinks, and long story short, Madonna was passed out in her bathroom before 11 o'clock at night and missed her own New Year's party.
Oh, no, wasn't that her birthday? I thought that was her 30th birthday party the one year.
Well, I distinctly recall that it was New Year's.
Because remember, Tony, people like to throw shade at us if we get our facts on this podcast wrong.
Yeah.
We're just humans, people. We sometimes, but and we're also old.
But I'm not sorry. It's human nature to forget things sometimes.
Yeah, we're not your bitch. Don't throw your shit on us. But yeah, we're currently, it's raining outside. We're dressed all warm. And, well, I'm not dressed warmly. Tony's in a nice warm hoodie.
Yes.
I'm basically in a crop top.
No, so this guy shows up to record wearing a Who's That Girl World Tour. Mind you, that was in 1986. T-shirt that it's like 6 sizes too small for him.
So first of all, this is a vintage Who's That Girl T-shirt. It's vintage, people.
It's not from Urban Outfitters.
Correct. It's not a remake. It was actually, but yes, it is a touch too small for me. But
he looks like Emily Ratajkowski out on the street. Okay,
I was like, if you've seen that episode of absolutely fabulous. When Adina's like, it's a bit tight, right, Dolly? It's a bit tight. But like, I rarely wear this, and I thought, well, okay, I can squeeze myself into this for the podcast. And
That being said, Stefan can definitely rock this look at a pier dance in midsummer.
Yes, this is definitely, it's veering very close to like belly shirt, and I have been having far too much ice cream and desserts lately. Like, case in point, on my way to Tony's today, I picked up a cheese cherry Danish. Why? Who knows? Just because.
And there's also donuts at the table.
I'm not having those, but so I am rocking a slightly tighter t-shirt than would be normal.
Let's just say that Madonna would approve.
Yes, but actually, speaking of t-shirts, 1 second. I have a little surprise gift for you, Tony.
What? I did not expect gifts.
So Tony had a birthday over the break, and I pulled some strings and was able to get a t-shirt with one of Tony's favorite quotes.
You know me and my tear ducts. I may cry right now.
It's a t-shirt from the lovely artist Justin Teodoro.
Oh my God, he's amazing. And, just putting this out into the universe, I'd love for him to be a guest on the show.
Yes, we're going to line that up. But if you've been a fan of the podcast, you should know that Tony has a tendency to do something else, do my eyebrows.
That's the quote on the shirt,
and
with a beautiful rendering of Madonna backstage at the Blonde Ambition tour, giving shade, and I just couldn't be happier right now. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. When I was thinking about, I'm like, I should get Tony a birthday / season 2 welcome back gift, and that sprang to mind. So,
well, thank you, Stefan. Your gift actually is from our friend of the podcast, Michael Cooper, who was a guest on the show and also wrote some amazing things about Madame X in LA Weekly. And he was nice enough to give us each our copy of the Madame X VIP tour book, which is not available for sale.
I saw that sitting on your coffee table. We are definitely going to dive into that. Michael Cooper, I want to have your babies, so thank you.
We stan Michael Cooper.
Yes, seriously. Next time you're in New York or if wherever in LA, we will get together and...
Can we get together?
See, Tony, you're on today. I got to say, you are on, my puns are not coming as fast as yours.
That's okay. I got more in store.
Yeah, we will properly thank you, Michael Cooper. We'll make sure that it's a Madonna appropriate thank you. So I don't know exactly what that would be. But.
So yes, there's 2 books there. You can have one of those.
Nice. We'll do a little walk through of the book.
Yeah.
Just because I can't wait to get home to look through it.
So since we last met, we were discussing the end of the American leg of the Madame X tour that was in Miami. Unfortunately, Madonna did have a cancellation for her final night, but that, we say,
Madonna.
the doctor's orders, and she's very stubborn because the doctors tell her to literally don't walk, sit, and what does she do? The opposite.
Yeah, so the big elephant in the room, obviously, are the one thing that's been rocking the Madonna fan community lately has, of course, been the cancellations of the Madame X shows. It's actually, look, I get it. If you have travel plans and you're planning to fly into Lisbon, or what we're planning to fly into Lisbon and now London and Paris, that, you'd be quivering in your boots to see whether or not she's actually going to do it. It's kind of like this Madonna roulette now. Is she or isn't she going to?
Yeah, everyone wants to know, is Madonna ready to jump or is she just going to cancel again,
Oh, Tony. This is just he's just cranking him out. You got to save some for season 2, Tony. We've got a long season ahead of us.
Stefan, you pushed me.
We've only just begun. But yes, the cancellations are really disrupting what I thought was going to be a wonderful tour. For those of us who have seen it, we've been lucky enough to participate in the magic of the Madame X show, and it's a wonderful show. But unfortunately now the cancellations, because they're coming at such a late hour, literally, I think the other night in Lisbon, people were already inside the venue and they canceled
45 minutes before
they canceled the show. And,
But how did they find out? They couldn't look at their phones.
I think they just flashed the lights
Yeah.
and told people. I'm not quite sure how it's going down, but I get people are upset, and I probably would be a bit peeved as well.
Oh, are you kidding me? It's literally "Don't Cry for Me, Portugal."
Yeah.
You know,
and
I have a friend, Stefano Sciandra, who listens to the podcast, and I followed his Instagram journey from Italy to Portugal. He stopped in Spain, and he's in Lisbon taking these beautiful videos. And the poor guy, that morning he's like, I think something's going to happen. And I was like, don't think like that. Don't think like that. And then an hour later they got canceled, and this is, it's not a lot of casual fans just showing up to the theater. It's people making a lot of big plans. And, for a lot of guys, it's their first time seeing her. And, but hopefully everybody understands, that when you can't, you can't.
Yeah, I'm assuming she's just being really stubborn about this. She's just refusing to listen to her body, and she's just trying to get through it. But I mean, before she started Lisbon, I was like, that's 32 dates that she's got to do, and some of those shows are back to back. I'm like, there's no way that some of those are going to happen. I was just after Miami with her cancellations, I thought this 2 weeks off is not going to heal her hip and her knee.
And it also didn't help that the U.S. and British tabloids went crazy about who her boyfriend is and how old he is, and why was that news? You know what I mean?
Because they need something to fill those papers.
She was on the cover of the New York Post, Madonna and Child. I'm like, really?
Although, I mean, it's quippy. You got to give the New York Post.
They probably couldn't resist. They're like, God,
oh come on, it's just she's giving it to us. But yeah, I mean, I assumed she was just going to try to get through Lisbon for the filming, and then after that, she was going to cancel the rest of the show.
That's right. The first 2 nights she performed in Lisbon, there was a full documentary film crew that were recording the proceedings, and we don't know if this is going to be for her meaning Live Nation / Boy Toy for independent release, or whether it's going to be Netflix or Amazon Prime or Apple. But either way,
can we have it all?
Can we have it all?
I want
multi-platform domination,
a full proper DVD of the show. Then I'd like a Netflix documentary, which I'm assuming because Taylor Swift's documentaries just come out or coming out
next week. Yeah,
and I assume that that's what's going to happen. That Madonna's will come out in maybe either later this year or early next year.
I mean, I'm hoping for a Target exclusive with a free eye patch. A vinyl release.
You don't have an eye patch yet, Tony? I mean, no, I don't.
Let's move on.
I don't know. But yeah, so it's good to see that there was filming happening. So people who haven't gotten the chance to see the show will get to see iterations of the show, in which I assume we'll probably get a full blown version of the show.
But the cancellations are kind of shocking and humbling for for our longtime fans, because we know her work ethic and she's never done this.
Yeah, that she's suffering. Yeah. But I understand fans don't like the way that the cancellations are being done. 45 minutes, 2 hours before, it is disconcerting. It's disruptive for people's plans or whatnot. But again, Madonna is a person, believe it or not, and she's human, and she's...
Since when?
she's aging, and the body of a dancer breaks down after time. The fact that she hasn't had any issues like this before now is strange, and God bless her for not having difficulties already. But I think I read Madonna Tribe had posted a small review of her last night in Lisbon, and she was now doing Come Alive and some of the other songs, Future, in bare feet. And apparently she said, I normally like to wear heels because they look pretty on stage, but I can't believe how comfortable dancing barefoot is. Why haven't I done this sooner? And I thought, why haven't you done this sooner, Madonna? Because if she started the show back at BAM and was injured, flat-feeted all the way, Madonna. Mm-hmm. I would have been wearing comfortable Nike running shoes and just
and I think
put your Vogue costume on, and that's your costume for the night.
Exactly, and I think it would have endeared her to a lot of people and be like, oh my God, Madonna's barefoot and, singing, and, it's another reinvention.
Bohemian Madonna.
Yeah, it's another reinvention that, maybe we'll see. Maybe we won't.
But she has been doing flat shoes, I think. There's pictures of her. And did you see, I sent you that picture of her, the close-up of her sitting down that she posted on her Instagram. If you haven't seen it, there's a picture of her sitting on, in one moment, I think with a Polaroid. And you can see, if you zoom in, you can see the difference.
One knee is not like the other.
One knee it's like one knee's normal and petite, little Madonna. And then the other one's like softball Madonna, it's clearly evident that she's injured and she must just be, I don't know, what are they giving her to knock through the pain?
I don't know.
Tony, you should know, right? You have a medicine cabinet full of...
I am not an orthopedic surgeon by any means, but I really hope that, she's getting the help that she needs and that she doesn't overdo it. I do not want her to exert the power of goodbye for any of these dates in London or Paris, even though right before we started recording, we got news.
Even though we are not a breaking news website.
We are not a breaking news
podcast.
Not at all. But the first London show at the Palladium has been canceled, guys.
So, yes, I'm sure people must be quaking in their boots over these shows. It's like, is it going to happen? Is it not going to happen? So our hearts go out to you people.
It is. Madam X is to have and not to hold, apparently.
Oh my God. We're barely 15 minutes into the podcast. We've had like 50,000 Madonna puns.
Sorry,
already.
Stefan. It has to be.
That's one of my favorite...
Isn't it?
Favorite Madonna songs ever.
I love the 1-2 punch of has to be Mer Girl.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you could tell why this is just a little side note.
Yeah.
You can tell why she didn't put Has to Be on the album because it would have been a little too close to Mer Girl. But seriously, when I heard Has to Be, I was like, finally, one of the very first Madonna songs that actually spoke to me. I mean, I love all of her songs, but the message of some of her songs have never resonated with me. And sadly, Has to Be is one of those where it's like, yep. There's someone out there for me. I don't know where he is right
Madonna
now.
says so. It must be.
Madonna's instilling hope that there's someone out there for me. Yeah. And that's why I'm wearing such a tight slutty Who's That Girl tour t-shirt, because hopefully people will see my gym biceps and be like, yeah, I'm going to hop on that.
Oh my God. Speaking of biceps, there's remixes.
Oh, yes. Finally. And so I don't know about you all, but I think since December, they had the leak of Offer Nissim's I Don't Search, I Find remix I think Tony was at the rave, the Israeli rave.
Okay, here's a note to Offer Nissim. You've got all these remixes in your hard drive. Let's put it on streaming, okay?
Yeah. Why they haven't made it out officially yet, I believe they're coming, according to Drowned Madonna. The official releases have been sent to DJs, and I think I Don't Search, I Find is hovering at number 6 on the dance remix charts.
Outside of 4 a.m. at a rave in Tel Aviv, you're not going to really hear them anywhere else.
Yeah, so I ripped them off of YouTube, even though you can hear the audience in the background. So you sort of feel like you're at the rave, which is kind of fun because I don't rave anymore. But feeling like I'm at the rave is all that matters. And, it's basically you're at the rave without the psychedelic drugs and the sweaty crowd. So,
and, because it's the same DJ, it's the same vibe almost as the God Control remix that was also heard at an Israeli rave.
And it's both of them. I'm telling you, both of them are killer remixes. Yeah. Seriously, just YouTube, Offer Nissim, I Don't Search, I Find. It is absolute heaven. It has been on repeat, nonstop. But there's also you had brought to the attention the what was the other remix?
So an angel dropped an unreleased file into my lap, so it's it's not released, and
that doesn't sound legal, Tony.
There is a gray area as far as me owning it, but it is.
We haven't heard.
It's a Ryan Sky remix of I Don't Search, I Find, and it is so good. I sent it to Stefan immediately.
No, you did not. I don't have any of this files at all. I'm not. If anyone's listening, Tony is totally responsible for this at all. You cannot arrest me.
No. I said I sent it to you.
I'm not. I'm not. I don't know what you're talking about. I claim FBI. I claim no responsibility for this.
Oh my God.
No, it's actually, they're really good. Because the Honey Dijon remixes were sort of just like extended dubs.
Yeah.
They sort of just like were the song just a little longer. But Offernism, the
Ryan Sky.
I keep wanting to
Two
say.
Ys.
I keep wanting to say
Ryan Starr.
Ryan Seacrest. I'm like, the Ryan Seacrest remix. Those two like really reinterpreted the song, and I love them. They're so good.
Yeah. I mean, let's say this about the Madame X remixes collection, if you will. It's really good, and it's more thought out than a lot of what's been put out, I would say.
I look, if I say this all the time, if I was on her marketing team, I'd be lining up a Madame X remixed album.
Yeah, because each one that gets released is going to number one in the dance charts, and I mean that's the place where she's the queen.
Yeah, or just like celebrate all of her remixes. You know, like can you imagine them putting together like an official Madonna remixed, like all
You Can Dance Part Duh.
all 51 of her tracks, like a big old box set or something. Like celebrate the fact that that's where she's sweeping up on the number ones. Because sadly, American radio does not play her anymore, even though Crave should have been a number one.
Exactly, but she's always going to be burning up the Billboard dance charts.
Yeah, burning up. But yeah, it's like, and sadly, Madonna fans would rather, not all, some Madonna fans would rather trash her for canceling than rally around a support of her new album and get it to number one, like Mariah Carey.
Yeah.
20 years later, getting a number one for a song she released for Christmas back in the 90s.
So let's get mobilized.
Yeah, what album can we... I'm trying to think of what album... Well, I keep thinking, for some reason, I keep thinking that this season is like our erotica season. I don't quite know why. Like,
I think we've been trying to like make erotica happen on this podcast for a while, but
we keep threatening it, then it just never happens.
We just don't have time right now.
Yeah, we're honestly, like, I think season 2 of the MLVC podcast, we're going to be gritty and raw and sexy, and we're a gold tooth. And
well, I need to get fitted for my gold tooth.
You haven't already? What were you doing over the last break?
I was scouting S&M clubs.
Oh, good. That's important too.
In Manhattan.
Locations for our book.
Locations for
yeah. I mean, but it's like, you know, we're going to carry balloons around to German disco clubs, and we're going to shave our eyebrows, and this is some of the fun that you all have to look forward to for season 2 of the MLVC.
Are we
podcast.
going to eat bananas while Musclemen pose for us?
Yes, and Debbie Mazar is going to come, and Sofia Coppola.
All right.
And
I'm in.
I definitely want that hot blonde guy to stand and just pose in the background.
Actually, I looked him up recently.
Oh no, is he not doing well?
No, he's still, you know, he's got short hair, but he's older and probably better.
Oh,
yeah.
Hey, age like a fine wine. That's good to me. You know, like
he was one of those idiots in the early '90s. It was like this like straight guy who looked good, and they're like, you could be a model, and he did it for like 3 years, and now he like makes furniture in Pennsylvania or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We should order a chair from him. But speaking of cancellations, because Madonna's not the only one who cancels in this world, we had our own cancellation. We
had a scheduled guest.
Yes, a scheduled guest was meant to be Sean, my fellow beer bitch in Philadelphia, was meant to be here. But like Madonna, he canceled 2 hours prior to recording and is not here, so he left us high and dry. Shame on you, Sean.
Unlike Madonna, though, I hope that Sean reschedules.
Yeah, no. Well, yeah, true. Madonna's not.
She's not. She hasn't rescheduled.
At this point, she's just like, you'll get the next one.
Yeah, she shines on to the next one.
Yeah, it's. But yeah, Sean, we miss you.
Yes, we do. And next time I see you, we're going to slap you across the face, and we're going to sit you down
nicely. Well,
nicely.
It'll be like a little hanky panky.
And then we're going to force you to recreate your beer bitch moment with Madonna.
Yeah. Oh, and speaking of beer bitches, props to our friend Ian, who...
Yes, at Ian Goldwyn in Instagram. He's a friend of the podcast, former guest. And yes, he was the last beer bitch.
Yes, in Lisbon.
In Lisbon, yeah.
He had purchased one of the Polaroids, and I thought was interesting. Look at the outfit that got him the beer bitch.
I'm telling you, God control all the way.
Yeah, seriously. So if I note to future
Beer bitches,
if you're attending a Madame X show, dress in the God control outfit, and maybe, just maybe, you'll get the hot seat, get the chat with Madonna.
I mean, it's almost like a reverse dress you up,
Yes. I mean, and God bless whoever made that outfit for Ian. Props to them, because they definitely have more wardrobe skills than Sean and I did, because I didn't see any fabric paint or any fabric tape being used. It looked like it was hand stitched and to a T. It was absolutely gorgeous. I was insanely jealous of the detailing and
and 2 snaps to Ian for having a different outfit every show.
I don't know how he's affording paying for all these outfits, but yeah. And FYI, for those, first of all, I'm extremely jealous that Ian's moment got put up on her Instagram. Sean and I did not have the luxury of that, but for good reason. The Philly crowd was an absolute beast to her. They were trolling her for talking too much, and she was in a pissy mood. And I think that, she just wasn't as happy when she was chatting with Sean and I, but she was an absolute doll to Ian. They were hugging, and she was fanning and loving him, and this. And I was like, oh, that's the Madonna I wanted.
Well, listen, you never know what's going to happen with the DVD or special, televised special, because there could be a montage of all the beer bitches, and you could just show up in that.
I would like to be part of the DVD, because I was cut out of the last DVD when I danced on stage with her.
Oh my God, are we going to talk about that again?
It was a traumatic moment. I had a little watch party at my apartment, and everyone was so excited to see me. They're like, oh, you're going to be included. And I wasn't.
And there was Katy Perry instead.
Yeah, Ian got included in that.
I know.
Ian's got a lucky. Ian, if you're paying Madonna any money for these, I will. I want to know.
Yeah, let us know what the amount, the recommended amount would be. To throw her away.
Yeah, it would be nice to know. So should we go through the book?
Let's look at the book. Yeah. So this book is. I mean, I hate to sound like this, but I mean, it is. It's a fact. It's exclusive. It's not easy to get. I don't think it's for sale.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
So it comes in a little bound case with a wax seal on it?
Yes, it comes I guess it's a sheath. And then on top of that, there's a
slip cover.
Yeah, like a hard slip cover with a cutout X.
So you can sort of see her face in red. Yeah, it's this beautiful hard-bound red, shiny looking. It's the picture of her with the do-rag. Not do-rag. What's the bandana?
Yeah, and then look at the title on the side.
Oh.
On the spine.
The detailed profile of Madame X. So it's meant to be like a dossier.
It is a dossier, because if you had any questions about who Madame X was and what the hell is she doing in here, this is it.
Well, I love this, and inside there's a little tile from
the Fado Club.
The Lisbon tile that she's been posting on her Instagram. You sort of get a little bit of that.
And what's funny too is that I thought that was kind of like a design conceit, and then when all the super fans showed up in Lisbon, everyone had photos of the tile, and there's some beautiful tile in Lisbon. I mean, I want to go there just to look at the tiles.
Absolutely gorgeous tile, but funnily enough, all the streets are filled with these tiny little white tiles that sort of make up the pavements and whatnot. Slipperiest goddamn tile.
Oh, really?
Oh my God. When I was in Lisbon, I was literally slipping because there's hills, it's a super hilly town, and I was sliding I'd have to walk in the street because I was sliding on, I don't know how people are wearing heels.
Oh my God, it sounds like Eskimos on ice.
It's dangerous. It's very dangerous. So there's a little agent profile. There's, her known personas.
Oh, tell us what her known personas are.
In case you haven't seen the show or heard the album, known personas: professor, head of state, housekeeper, equestrian, prisoner, student, mother, teacher, nun, cabaret singer, saint, prostitute. Oh, does she not have whore on the list anymore?
I know. She took whore away. That's why I wanted you to read it.
Oh, well, I guess they didn't want that in print, or who knows. I like this Handmaid's Tale look she's got going on. Some really beautiful. I'm assuming this is Stephen Klein. That's the housekeeper look.
Yeah, that's
That's how she cleans her house.
well,
of course she does.
Yeah, that's why her feet
With a hoodie on her head.
That's why her legs are fucked up because she's wearing the highest heels.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's like a 6-inch stiletto. I don't clean in any shoes, much less 6-inch stilettos.
Yeah.
But good for her. So yeah, gorgeous. Love that blue dress with those braids. That's her teacher look. My God. Is that a muzzle she's got on? We can't see her face. I'd love to see that. There's the cabaret singing. Oh, some good. She's a prisoner. Oh, there's Mother.
What's great about this book is there's photos that are, from the same era, but that have not been released in any other form.
Yeah, they're absolutely beautiful. I love the...
Oh, look, Madame X is a prostitute.
There she's... there she's on a horse. Very
Hamptons.
Is that her Hamptons estate?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be. That's where she's...
Madame X likes Long Island.
Mm-hmm. Love the... Oh, yeah, this closest... Some beautiful photographs. Oh, I don't search, I find. Missed opportunity. I still want
a video.
I still want a video for that.
A grainy, dark, black and white video.
Like something like Deeper and Deeper. Just so we can...
Maybe,
have it.
maybe Madame X being, followed around Manhattan.
Ooh, I like this. So then there's a little break after some of the photos.
Yes, the paper quality
is... Oh my gosh. What is this made? It's like a snake skin type of... With like an embossed gold notes from Madame X.
I'm gonna invoke my Texan upbringing and say it feels rich.
Seriously, I don't know. This is they spared no expense on this book. Then there's
then again, the people that bought VIP tickets spared no expense either.
True. Yeah, this is. I can see why people are selling this for a lot of cash online. There's some nice little. This is like a. There's this used to be my playground type of
yes
like a little see-through tracing paper type of.
In fact, you could recreate this used to be my playground video by playing the song, dimming some lights, and just very slowly and gingerly turning the pages.
Yeah, it's sort of like that. It's like that. That's sort of how they have it laid out. I like there's X's. There's some. Is this her? This doesn't look like her handwriting though.
We know her handwriting. We've seen it.
Yeah, this is like a font made to look like handwriting.
Like I've actually held her handwriting in my hand.
Oh, that's right. Yes, thank you, Guy Guido.
Yeah, thank you, Guy.
There's some lyrics in case you don't know the lyrics to the songs. They have.
In case you don't know how to use Google.
Oh, what's this little playing card?
It's a playing card because Madame X is lucky.
Looks like her face. She's like a queen of hearts. Or
she's the queen of hearts.
The X of hearts,
if
you will. Some more snake skin. Some more property of Madame X. If found, destroy immediately.
Yeah, right. That's going right to eBay.
Yeah. Yeah, but this is beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. I love the breadth and depth of the photographs is pretty phenomenal.
I was not a VIP ticket holder for the Rebel Heart tour, and I understand that there was a book made similar to this one, and I'm going to have to go buy it because I'm a completist, and if it's as beautiful as this book, then I don't care what I have to buy.
No, this would be the VIP book.
No, I mean, Rebel Heart had a VIP book.
Oh, Rebel Heart. Which
I think you have, right?
Oh, yes, I do have. Yeah.
So how would you compare the two?
This is pretty... It's been a while since
that's the Prada costumes.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, it's green.
Yeah. So there's also,
Oh, and there's close-ups of the God Control. Now, see, I really could have used this.
Well, listen, we didn't know we were getting those books, so...
But, this is you can sort of see how she did the God Control look.
For us fashion queens, there is a segment of the book where there are the sketches of her costumes designed by Prada.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love... Oh, who did this? Elizabeth Emanuel did the God Control look. Good for her. Oh, yeah, and then there's a detailed of all her different accessories, some shoes. There's set design. See, they have Crave, and sadly, Crave has not been included in some of the... She's cut that out, I think, the last couple shows in Lisbon. It made it in the DVD, but, yeah, apparently... Disco Crave has gone missing. Hope maybe she'll bring it back in London.
That's concerning because that is one of the best parts of the show, and I want everyone to see it. I want everyone to see it.
I know. I love the outfits in that. I want those fur coats. Faux fur.
I remember for every show that I saw, I was fixated on those rainbow platform sneakers that one of the girls wore.
The twins.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, the twins. Yeah, this book is really great. I know you can't see it on. This is a podcast and we're paging through a book, but just pretend that you're paging through it with us.
Yeah, and we'll snap a couple of pics and put it on the Instagram.
Ooh, what's this little moment about disco? I'm gonna read.
Do it.
She writes, when I first went to New York, it was 1979. I went to Studio 54.
I call bullshit.
The disco ball and all the beautiful people dancing. Everybody was snorting cocaine and living what I perceived to be a life that was beautiful, carefree, and exhilarating. That's the disco scene. There you go, people.
And then I went to Paris to work with Patrick Hernandez.
Yeah, these are some. Oh, there's a little.
Wait, Stefan. Okay, do you remember the night that I got the book and I told you guys that I stayed home and looked through it? I also taught myself how to do the cha-cha-cha from the little insert in the book that is
so cute.
A dance instructional.
Yeah, it's yes, that's exactly, and she has the footsteps laid out and what number you're supposed to do and the direction you're supposed to. It's like basically Madonna's version of Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah. So if anyone wants to dare me to do the cha-cha-cha with them, let's go to the Copacabana one night.
Oh, and here she's humping a column in the Crave video.
Well, because she had to hump something.
Madam X in action, exactly. And is this from Eurovision, I think?
Yeah, there's like a mixed.
Wow, they covered
media.
everything.
Yeah.
Again, paper quality is stellar. Lots of typewriters. Lots of behind-the-scenes pictures of her getting ready for Madonna's legs in the air.
Lots of hats, lots of eye patches.
Lots of crotch.
I'm quite happy to announce that there is not a lot of grill in this book.
Correct, yes. More vellum.
Oh, there's also a collaboration section.
Maluma. Ooh.
Yeah, right?
Oh,
Sway
my gosh.
Lee.
Sway Lee gets a nice little, I don't even, what kind of paper this is. It's like a plastic.
Like a lamination.
Yeah, like a see-through little cutout window. That picture of her on the rooftop for Crave is absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, because her cravings get dangerous,
And her nails, look at those. I don't know who's doing the nail work, painting her nails, but ooh,
Anita.
I love that outfit is killer.
And
why don't we have a video for that?
I'll say this again. Anita, you need to get in touch with Madonna because you guys have a missed opportunity.
Oh my God.
A
Seriously?
big one.
Okay, so we need a video for I Don't Search, I Find and a video for
Faz Gostoso.
Gostoso, and put that out for the summertime. Put that out in May and it will kill. It's been, if you look on the most streamed songs from Madam X.
Faz Gostoso.
Yeah.
Next week in the United States, we've got the Super Bowl, and it's going to be this Latin explosion with J-Lo and Shakira. But I would rather see Madonna and Anita do the Super Bowl.
Oh, here's her and Oh, yeah, I like that they have all the people that, and there's Mirways and more tile.
I don't see you in there, though.
No. I'm on page 85. It got cut.
And then Wes/Diplo.
And Diplo. That must be from when they did the little
video,
announcement with Jonas. And here's her hot dancers. Some of them are. Who's this one? This one that
I don't know their names. I just know what they look like.
Shame on me. We don't know.
I know the bodyguards' names though.
Hot. They look beautiful and gorgeous. And here's some more. Oh, here's some Pride. Her wrapped in a flag in the Hamptons, and it's a beautiful dream, but a dream is earned. Oh, and then little moments from the album, and how does this end? I'm page turning. This is your wake up. Oh, okay.
Oh, it's not over yet. Keep going.
It's not. Oh, okay, hold on. There's a little envelope on the back page.
Open the envelope.
But I'm looking. What's inside? Oh, it's little
Polaroids.
Oh, how cute. Hold on. What is there? One of? It's not one from the show. But it's little. Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, I like to think that they're real.
They're like faux Polaroids.
No, they're real. She took them
Well,
herself.
you didn't have to pay. Oh, you know what? Actually, first of all, that
No,
was
this is-
gorgeous book.
Because life is a circle. The talk of, the last page in the Polaroids brings us to Madonna, or Madam X, if you will, the philanthropist.
Yes, I was so happy to see somebody had posted about how much money the sale of the Polaroids throughout the American leg of the tour had brought in. It was, I think, over $188,000 that will be going towards raising Malawi.
Wow.
That's great.
Yeah.
A lot of people didn't know why she was collecting money for these Polaroids when the show first started, and I love that was her intention.
I mean, for all of those that saw I Am Because We Are, directed by Nathan Risman, available streaming, we know why she was raising that money. And, the Mercy James Pediatric Hospital opened a few years ago, and, that doesn't run itself. So, this is helping hundreds of children in Malawi get the medical treatment they deserve and need. And on top of that, it's also, helping the schools there. And, people talk a lot of shit about Madonna, and I always defend her. But this is something serious, and I never discount her philanthropic efforts, because it really is impressive. I mean, she's turned that nation around.
Yeah, it's amazing, and props to her.
Yeah.
And but speaking of Polaroids,
What does that mean? Whenever you say "speaking of," I'm always like, "What's
nervous.
he got now?"
So my little niece got a mini Polaroid camera for Christmas, and as you saw, because I posted the back-to-back of me and Madam X over the holiday, and I loved having the tangible Polaroid so much that I decided to purchase a Polaroid camera of my own.
Okay, wait. I'm going to stop you there because I only have $1 in my purse, and yes, I did say purse. So if you are going to try to sell me a Polaroid, you're going to be asked out.
No
okay?
selling Polaroids. We're going to take Polaroids instead. So I brought the camera with me.
Yay!
We're going to take our own. We're not selling them for charity. We're just going to post them on the Instagram so you can see them. And yeah, I just thought it'd be something fun, because Madonna's taking Polaroids all the time. Why not we take Polaroids all the time?
Exactly.
I'll talk to the people while I try and make myself look pretty.
Okay, so now while Stefan is not listening, I want to bring something up.
I'm listening. I'm just trying to, hold on, I'm trying to look. You can't sort of see when you do it. I have a beanie on. I'm very Williamsburg right now. So
did you guys hear Gaga's Stupid Love? It's actually really good.
Is it? I haven't heard the full thing. I heard a bit. I was happy that her song leaked because at least we know it's not just Madonna.
It happens to everybody. And she actually replied on Twitter with like a very cheeky response. It had like somebody wearing a hood listening to music, and it said, "Will y'all stop now?"
Oh, I saw that.
I mean, which is, the Gaga equivalent of like, "Hi, this is Madonna. What the fuck are you doing?"
Right. Okay. I think I got it. Okay. So it takes a little bit longer than you think it should for it to develop.
Yeah, but I'm still not paying $9,000 for that shit.
No, okay. So here you go. You just push the red button in the front. Obviously, it's a selfie. So just hold up a little higher, I think. That way, Madonna always holds it up kind of high, like in Bedtime Story. Is it taking or is it out of film? It might be out of film.
You gave...
Oh, we ran... Hold on. I have.
He gave me a bum camera.
No. It's just they don't put a whole bunch of there's like 8 pictures that you get out of the film. So and they don't tell you how many are left when you're taking it. So I brought an extra.
I know these are some of the problems that us elders had back in the day. You just kind of did things and didn't really worry about it, and there was no one to tell you.
Yeah, it just happened. You just had to. Okay, hold on. That's the test. Okay, you're good, Tony. There you go. Now you can take a selfie. It's a little higher.
Oh my God. I feel like Susan in Atlantic City before that guy jumps out the window.
It totally feels like that. Like, all right. All right, let's put that on the.
I tried to make that face, but when you see it, it'll probably look.
You should have probably laid.
ridiculous.
You probably should have laid down to. To do
Yeah,
it
but I
part.
don't have a jacket with like a glitter sequin jacket.
Don't you?
No, I don't.
I have like 5. Yeah, so they take a little while to develop.
That's okay.
I don't quite know why they take so long because I remember they.
No, they always took about 2 to 3 minutes, I would say.
Really? Yeah, this is like 5 to 10. Anywho, it's inconsequential. But yeah, we'll post them online. We'll get to it eventually.
Well, guys, I think that's all we got for you this week.
No, I just don't want it to be over already.
Oh, well, no, that's okay because I was just going to tell the people, and Madonna makes the people come together. I was just going to tell them that we have some exciting guests lined up. We will announce them, prior to recording and keep you guys informed.
Yeah, we can't spoil it all.
We don't want to blow our load.
Yeah, you gotta pay. Work for it a little bit.
But Sean, the Philadelphia beer bitch, she did not show up today, so she will come back.
She will have her on the show.
And like I said, we've
once he's healed,
we've been speaking to a lot of our friends in Madonna land, and also people that have worked with her or have a business that has sprung forth because of, Madonna. So, any kind of connection is a good connection because we love to hear about people's Madonna journeys. And
while we wait for Madonna to wrap up her tour and then be a guest on the podcast.
Right, because she'll be available then. We really don't want to bother her right now because she's got that knee
Once
thing.
she's settled and healed, we'll have her on the podcast.
Exactly.
And we'll chat a little bit. And your Polaroid's looking quite good, Tony.
I can't
very dramatic.
Tell.
It does look like the Susan. You can sort of make it. It's coming.
Well, the thing with the Susan Polaroid is that, ever since I saw that movie as a 12-year-old, I always realized that you got to do the neck.
Mm-hmm.
You got to twist the neck.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you did good. Mine looks a little like I'm. Because the beanie makes my head look funny, so it's not quite as. Yours looks a little bit more glamorous. Mine just. Well, you'll see.
You'll see.
Yeah.
And you'll also listen when we come back with our next episode 2 weeks from Wednesday. And we're happy to be back.
I know. It felt like there was a void missing over the last couple of weeks. I didn't quite know what it was. And I actually had a dream last night, funnily enough.
Was it a fuzzy dream?
It was about, I was seeing the Madame X show, and she had changed things up, and I was standing in the very front. There was like a fan pit, sort of like the Golden Triangle type of thing, and I was of course, right up close, and she was singing. I was like, oh, she's changed up the opening. Good for her.
That is so funny you say that, because I had a dream during the break that I went to see Madame X, and it was at a different theater than the one we saw her in. I mean, I don't know what theater it was in my dream. And there was a pool.
Like a swimming pool?
Yeah, like a lap pool. And it was like they were doing like those old 50s movies.
Like water aerobics?
Water aerobics. And it was because of her knee, and
because swimming is low impact on joints.
Yeah, and people were saying it's like she really saved the show, I'm glad she brought that pool in. And then I woke up and she just canceled Miami.
Can you imagine how much that would cost to transport? Well, I guess you just have to fill it up. I mean,
Beyonce had water.
Oh, she had a water feature.
Yeah.
Didn't Kylie have water in the Aphrodite show?
Kylie had a full-on aquatic experience. So
she didn't swim.
She didn't swim, but people got wet, if that makes sense.
In the front?
Yeah.
And Beyonce, what? She kicked water around? She was dancing in water?
For Beyonce, it was almost like a lap pool that had 6 inches of water in it.
Oh, okay. So like a little kiddie pool.
Yeah, and they walked, it was like a gangplank, and they walked that and splashed water on people.
Oh, that's fun. Well, hey, if it was during the summertime, I'm sure it cooled people off.
I saw, that was the show at Citi Field, and I think it was early summer. I remember eating nachos.
I guess the closest Madonna ever came to water would be...
When it rained in Japan for Blonde Ambition?
Yeah, right, because she's never sort of featured... She's had pyrotechnics, but never water.
Madonna is very similar to a cat. She hates water.
Yes, she was not pleased in the rain video getting dumped on with water.
No, and also in the Maldives, she was in full body suit in the
to
water.
preserve her skin. She didn't want
I know.
Oh, yeah. And you look in your Polaroid, Tony, you have the little headset on. Tony's Polaroid is far superior to mine. But
Yeah, this is Desperately Seeking Antonio.
yeah, totally. Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, we'll be back week from Wednesday, and you can...
Yeah, trust us. We won't be canceling.
No, we don't cancel. Our name isn't Cancela, okay? So
No, well, we're also not injured, Tony.
we're not injured. Good luck, Madonna, in London.
Sending her healing vibes.
We know you got it in you.
She can do it.
You're the
We know
one.
it.
You're the one we crave.
We believe in her.
All right, guys. You can find us on Instagram at MLVC Podcast. You can listen to us on all podcast platforms: Apple Podcasts, Luminary, Google Play, Spotify. Everywhere. You can also find us on the web at www.mlvcpodcast.com. You can drop us a line there. And we appreciate you listening to us. Please rate and review, and don't forget
Like
to
and
subscribe.
subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Give us 5-star reviews on Apple Podcasts. We love you guys.
Thanks for joining us again for another installment, and we'll talk to you soon.
See you later.
Bye.